And we are live. We do apologize for the technical difficulties here in this first quarter. We had a problem with our connection with the help of Miss Delaney up here, our camera operator, and me fiddling with it. Our tech guy was unavailable.
I was cheering.
Mark. Good evening, Mark.
I was cheering you on. Good morning.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever. It is the 49.7 seconds. We do apologize to get in here late. In the first quarter, Pekin is in town against your Lady Falcons, and right now it is 20-2. Your Falcons are down, so we do apologize for that. But this being the last home game, we hope the girls have a great game. And let's get to action. Nicole Nichols, top of the key. To Jerry, back over to Amber, and Amber picks it back up, gets it to Aubrey, but goes out of bounds on West Burlington. And, Mark, I think the girls probably celebrate a little bit after that stupendous win last night.
Sure. Maybe coming off a win like that, you had a little bit, excitement and stuff like that. But the one thing is that you can't take away from Pekin. They're number one in the North Division of the Super Conference. And so it's not like they're playing Danville or New London or, any number of handful of teams around here. So Pekin's going to come in with a strong squad. They're not number one in the North Division for no reason whatsoever. And they proved it here in the first quarter.
And win or lose, this is a good game for them to at least get some good playing time against a good team. And Amber's discharge.
Yeah, there we go. A little bit of excitement there at the end of that quarter. Amber Desjardins get the ball for the last second 3-point shot. That goes in good, brings the score to 22-5 here at the end of the first quarter.
22-5, and our keys to the game now. Try to stay close.
Absolutely. We're going to have to claw back here. Got to take care of the basketball, though. That's what we've seen here in the first quarter that nobody else has seen. It's not even bad passes that Pekin is so quick and strong, is that those long court passes they're going to get to, and they're going to hustle after, and that's pretty much what most of our turnovers were to begin this game. So as long as we make the shots that, we present ourselves with and play a little bit better defense and take care of the ball, we got an opportunity to not let this get out of hand. So
we will start this second quarter here momentarily.
And a personal shout-out to West Burlington Notre Dame Danville Athena Mode, who today pinned her first opponent up at Waco.
Nice. Not that you're the dad or anything, right?
No, and I'm crushed that I wasn't there to see it. I was watching state jazz band at Burlington High School, of which it was great. We did a great job. Mark Avaleth always doing a great job with the jazz band here at West Burlington.
Falcons with the basketball, trying to find a passing lane, and Addie Hohenthaler throws it away, throws it left, and Aubrey went right. So Pekin basketball here, 22-5, on a Saturday evening special twofer. Of course, the boys will be playing right after the girls, just like they would on a Friday night. And a travel on Aubrey Schmidt, who was last night's hero and brought this place to its feet.
Aubrey had a great game last night.
Pekin. Baseball passing in for two. 24-5 now. 7 minutes, 26 seconds remaining in the first half. Aubrey to Gabby. Gets it out to Amber. Nice little dishing in for two.
And that's what you're going to have to do. They have a swarming defense. They're going to put two people the closer you get to the basket. And if we can find the open girl, we're going to score some points tonight.
And that's number 23, Macy Gamble, with the 2 points for Pekin. Gabby bringing it back up for the Falcons. To Catherine Todd. Off the foot of number 40, I believe, Ryard. Not very many fouls so far, Mark.
No, not very many at all. And, I have a personal secondhand from somebody I'm very close with that heard some Danville fans complaining last night about how many bad calls there were. And
Yeah.
my dad's comment was they could have called more fouls on Danville last night. So I don't know. This is probably going to be a little bit more clean ball game.
Amber for three. In, count
There
it.
you go.
3-point basket, 26-10. Falcons in double digits now. So picking up the pace a little bit in this second quarter. Trying to play more to Pekin's game. This number is Ryard. Number 5 is Toll. And number 2 over here is Wright. Number 23, one of their bigger players, Macy Gamble.
Nice
loses
job,
the
Lacey
handle.
Davis on the from her knees interception.
Picked up by Pekin on the interception, but knocked out of bounds by Pekin. That'll be West Burlington basketball. Falcons bringing it up court. Gabby. Top of the key, looking for a passing lane. Gets it to Lexi, who's really come on here late in the season. Amber for three. Oh, 2 in a row, Mark. 2 in a row.
Wow.
She's hot tonight.
That's her third overall, and I can kind of guess what Mr. Adel is going to be talking about. He's going to be talking about number 42. Please don't let her shoot any more three-pointers, because she's got 9 out of the 13 points.
5 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
And I can guarantee you Notre Dame's got a few girls that shoot three-pointers as well. So, who has joined us today? The coaching staff of Notre Dame in the house.
Very nice.
Obviously scouting out the Pekin Panthers, who they will be playing at the crossover.
The Falcons go to this break here. Down by 13. And again, I mentioned only 1 foul team-wise for West Burlington, none for Pekin. Pekin seems like a run-and-gun team, good passing, and I don't think they've missed a shot, have they?
No.
Okay. Come out of this timeout, see what Falcons could do after the three-pointer of Miss Amber Desjardins. And this being the final home game for the Falcons of the year. And our last webcast, Mark, kind of makes me sad. I mean, unless we host.
Well, don't cry for me, Argentina.
Just like that, Pekin with a basket. Here come the Falcons. Gabby to Lexi. Lexi's looking for Amber. Left side to Gabby, down inside to Addison Hohenthaler. Tries to push it up.
Hey, there's a foul.
Is fouled by number 23, I believe. I know 32, they're calling it, on Beth Atwood.
Well, they got some cool names in their lineup.
Addison Hohenthaler to shoot 2. Banks it in. Count it. 28-14. 14-point lead for Pekin. Jerry in for Aubrey. And off the back of the board and a fight for the rebound, but Pekin comes up with it. Atwood came up with it. Toll back to Wright, back to Toll. And that was Gambrel coming underneath, and the baseline is fouled. Foul on Gabby Price, her first, team second. Cole Nichols now in the game. Nicole wearing a nice brace on her knee this evening. She called it her robot brace or robo brace. this afternoon.
Why doesn't she wear that robo brace all the time?
You'd have to ask her.
Somebody with the amount of knee surgeries that she's had, I would think that would be a must-have every day. But hey, I'm not a orthopedic knee surgeon.
On cue, Nicole Nichols with the grab for the interception.
Capacity crowd here at West Burlington Fieldhouse.
Lexi to Gabby. Gabby shoots the 3 off the rim. Here comes Pekin the other way. And number 5 puts it in for 2. That's Cassidy Toll. Jerry down into Gabby to Nicole for a jumper off the rim. Rebound Pekin. That was Gamble up to the top of the key. Number 2, Wright. Nicole Nichols gets the ball, gets it to Gabby. Here come the Falcons. Nice stop, nice turnover there for the Falcons. Down by 16. Amber, short on that one. I don't think she got a good look coming out of the.
I think she shot that from the first row of seats in the bleachers.
And number 32 almost looked like she walked. They get it out. Number 5, Toll. We've said her name a few times already for 3.
Third cousin of Jethro Toll.
33-14 your score. Amber down into Nicole in the baseline. She drives. Tries to get it out from the trap and is hit. But a nice grab from behind. Called for the foul, though.
Not quite got the pickpocket skills going tonight.
Her first. Team's third. And again, Coach Price doing the platoon. Nice press by the Falcons, but Pekin's able to get through it. That's Ryard, number 40. Wright with the ball now. Ryard, number 20. Another Wright, must be sisters. Back over to Ryard. Ryard goes to the baseline. Shea Thoman gets her hand on it. Knocks it out of bounds on Pekin, West Burlington basketball. Kind of weird being here on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Without the band here, it's really quiet. Amber back to Gabby.
It's an amazing. We have a full house tonight, and it's this quiet.
Aubrey for 2, but in and out. Shea misses it. Knocked out of bounds on Pekin. And a bad inbounds. Pekin takes it all the way up. And that's right in for an easy 2. I mean, at the high school level, you think back-to-back games kind of wins. They played an overtime game, and that was not over and back as it was knocked back across the line by Pekin. Amber for her third three-pointer. Correction, 4th. And getting a little sloppy but fast. Pekin back the other way. It's right, top
Under
of the
a
key.
minute.
In this first half. Right to the other right. And she drives. Nice rebound by Aubrey Schmidt. Gets it back to Jerry. Looking for the shot there.
Hey.
Gabby for 3.
Hey, somebody else scored a three-pointer.
35-20. So Falcons not going away.
Nice
Amber with a
hustle by
nice
Amber
grab.
Tish Dardens.
Good job on defense there, picking up that pass. Aubrey Schmidt drives and is fouled. So a little bit of life here at the end of the second quarter by the Falcons, which is fine and good to see after last night.
Well, after being down 20-2 at the first quarter. It's really good to see.
Nice job, Aubrey
I
Schmidt.
apologize. 20-5.
I think it was 12-0 before we put a ball in the hoop. So,
Yeah,
So
it was a rough start.
And with that second free throw, 35-22, 15.3 seconds remaining in the half. Pekin with the basketball. Ryard underneath the number 32, Atwood. And that's the end of the first half. So your Falcons make it presentable, 37-22. Let's hope they could come out with the same enthusiasm second half and at least give this solid Pekin team a game.
Yeah, this is the point. This is not necessarily the game you wanted to see, but you're not. Again, the level of competition's obviously ratcheted up a little bit. From this point on, you kind of coach your kids to the point that forget about the first half,
Right.
really forget about the first quarter, and let's see what we can do in the second half. And let's not be down by 15 points at the end of the game.
Well, the girls are capable. They've won 3 straight, and they won their 5th game last night, and of course in dramatic fashion.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll take a break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for the second half of Lady Falcon basketball right here on your webcast for West Burlington High School. And we are back here getting ready for the second half. Your score 37 for Pekin and 22 for West Burlington. I'm Sean Cockrell and my partner Mark Mode.
Whoop, whoop.
So let's hope the Lady Panthers give us a game here in the second half.
Yeah, really, they should bring their A game, I don't know what they think will come in here on a Saturday and, putting out the effort they're doing right now, but, we really could have used a challenge.
I would like to see what Coach Price has for a game plan here in the second half. We'll see what the Falcons, their perimeter shooting's been looking pretty good between Gabby Price and Amber with her 4 3-pointers this half. And there is Mr. Jim Myers from Notre Dame. Nice.
Hi, Jim. How you doing? Thanks for coming. Gracing us with your presence.
Well, let's get ready for some second half basketball right here at West Burlington High School. Of course, shortly after this game, we will bring you the boys' game, the Pekin Panthers.
There's another game?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no. I was going to go to Martini's and have me a big, thick steak.
You go right ahead. I can handle it. And just like that, here come the Panthers.
Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun.
And just number 40, Reigard. Back out to number 5, Toll. Inside to number 32, Beth Atwood for 2. Falcons back on offense. Jerry Price to Amber for 3 off the rim. Out of bounds. Pekin basketball. Pass up court to Reigard. And shot, 3-point try by Wright is no good. Here come the Falcons. Schmidt underneath the basket. Nice job to push it up and in.
Wow, that was awkward. I mean, she was right underneath the basket. That's talent right there.
Here come the Panthers back. They do have a quick transition, Mark.
Yes, they do. And that's what's kind of complicating things
Cassidy
for
Toll.
us.
Cassidy Toll with the 3-pointer there.
And their three-point shooting is complicating things as well. And their defense, that's really complicating things.
And another dish into Aubrey Schmidt for another 2. So West Burlington is not going away quietly. Pekin gets it up court. Toll back to Wright. And that's Gamble. Her 3-point try goes off the rim. Jerry Price with another rebound. She looks like she wants to go all the way. But comes cross court to Amber, who's covered. Back to Jerry, top of the key. To Amber, left side. Amber for 2. Way right.
See, she just wasn't too close to the basket at that time.
I don't think she got a good look. I think hand in her face didn't help either.
I don't know what that means.
So here comes Pekin back the other way. And number 40, Reigard. And a jump ball. Jerry Price working inside there to get that jump ball. West Burlington basketball.
That's going to be a foul on Macy Gamble.
Macy Gamble, her first, team's first here in the second half. Jerry to Amber. Amber to Gabby. Inside to Addie, back up to Jerry. Gabby for 3, way short. Picked it up by
And Gabby trying to alley-oop it to
oh, and somebody kicked the ball. Another jump ball between Amber
alley-oop
and
it
Gamble.
for a dunk to Aubrey Schmidt, but just couldn't get in line.
West Burlington basketball here. Nicole Nichols checking in now. So is Lexi Davis. My guess is Lexi Davis will see the ball here. She's become quite the the dribbler and shooting guard. You probably see her every game on JV, and she's probably one of their stars on JV.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, they hurt quite a bit when she doesn't play her fourth quarter because they're saving it for varsity. So,
and with that turnover, Pekin basketball, but West Burlington fighting, crashing the boards. Gamble goes back up, is fouled. Be a 2-shot foul on Lexi Davis. Gamble makes the first one. And drains the second one. 44-26 your score. 4 minutes, 44 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Lexi Davis, top of the key, to Nicole Nichols, left side. Nicole tries to pass it into Addie, and it gets picked off by Pekin. 3-point try, almost blocked by Addison Hohentanner. Jerry Price with the rebound, coming back the other way. Gets it out to Aubrey Schmidt. Back to Jerry. To Lexi. Lexi looking for some help. Jerry takes a look, decides not to. To Lexi. That defense of Pekin just converges so quickly. It's hard to find a lane here.
and West Burlington have a hard time finding anybody inside the perimeter.
And Jerry's shot way short, air ball. They're going to call a foul on Nicole Nichols. Her first team second. No, correction. Her second team second. 3 minutes, 46 seconds remaining. And that pass almost grabbed by Lexi Davis. Nice hustle on the court.
That's the one thing Pekin's shown consistently. They hustle hard.
And that pass in the middle. Number 40 threw it up. Nobody will follow her rebound. Nothing but Falcons will take it.
Uh-oh. What?
And
Who? I kind of thought they might have gone the other way with the
With the
forearm
hand,
shiver out in front of Jerry. But, hey, we'll take the foul on their number 2.
Wright, Quinn Wright, looks like. Second team foul for Pekin. First on Wright. And no foul
No
call.
foul, wow.
Knocking
Nicole
Nichols
hits
down.
the ground hard. No foul called. I wonder if that's just 2 people going for the ball.
I think it was. But it still didn't look pretty.
No, it didn't.
And that shot by Jerry Price goes off the rim. Pekin gets behind him. And a push going to be called on Jerry Price. It'll be her second, team third here in the third quarter. And number 4 at the line, Whitney Johnson for Pekin. Correction, Ryard, number 40. And drains the second one, so 48-26. The Falcons down 22 points. Lexi Davis, left side to Gabby. Looking for a lane, drops it into Shea Thoman.
Nice
Shea
move by
pushes it.
Shea Thoman. Does go in, though. That's too bad.
And Lexi Davis tries to get down there to help, but too late. 50 now on the board for the Lady Panthers. Here come the Falcons back the other way. Amber to Gabby. Down underneath to Nicole. Nice push by Nicole, but short on her shot. Here comes the Panthers. on the
Oh,
drive.
wow.
And Alexi Davis gets her hands in on that jump ball. Nice hustle by the Falcons.
State Panther ball here.
50-26, your score. 2 minutes, 2 seconds left.
You might want to cover number 5. She's made
53.
most of her three-pointers.
Yes, 53-26 now.
Just a suggestion, maybe. I don't know.
Gabby Price looking for the drive, and Amber tries to get it out. Gets it, saves it. Falcons still in business. Cole Nichols. Back to Gabby. Gabby drives but kicks it back out to Davis. Nice shot on the baseline, but over the basket. Panther basketball. And that number 5 that you were talking about, she's probably hit 3 or 4 tonight. Shea Thoman's going to get the foul on
Shea
Beth
Thoman
Atwood.
playing the enforcer underneath, making sure that shot didn't go in anywhere near the basket.
Atwood to the line to shoot 2 for Pekin. That was our team's 4th foul. And 3 fresh new players off the bench for the Falcons. And that one rolls in and out, but Pekin there to get the rebound. Amber tried, but to no avail. It's a 30-point lead now for Pekin. Jerry shoots a 3. In and out. That's Ryard with the rebound. Ryard brings it up for Pekin. And they push it up and underneath like an oiled machine here, Mark.
Well, that's why they're number 1 in the North Division. I mean, and it looks smooth. It's like they're all hitting on all cylinders.
That was Gamble with 2. West Burlington just trying to get some points here. Addie out to Gabby. To Amber right side. Drops it into Gabby. Wants to drive but kicks it back out to Aubrey. Aubrey tries to bank it in, but it goes off the rim. Nice hustle back on defense there for the Falcons to kind of keep Pekin at bay there for a moment. And, well, a little one-handed whoop-de-doo by Beth Atwood for another 2. And just like that, it's the end of the 3rd quarter. So, 3rd quarter not so good for the Falcons, Mark.
No, not really. You know, and you hate to see this kind of ball game
After such a great game last night.
after such a great 3 games in a row.
I'll tell you what, that'll probably be the greatest game I ever call. I mean, that was just amazing.
What are you, like 25 or something? What, you planning on retiring now?
No, it's just,
Oh, okay.
that was a great game to be at.
It was a great game to
Anytime a
be a
team
witness
wins
of.
in the last second with a shot and everybody jumping up and down, and yeah, it was a great game.
You know, and that kind of excitement hasn't been around since 2011 when those West Burlington girls beat Van Buren to win the conference title, which I was blessed enough to be a part of. But it was nice to see everybody get that excited. It was nice to see everybody in the house.
Absolutely.
You know, and then make
and to beat your backyard, neighbor in Danville.
well, it's always
So,
good to beat Danville, beat New London, beat Notre Dame.
Exactly. 60-26, your score as the start of the 4th quarter begins here. Falcon basketball. Jerry to Gabby. Gets it to Aubrey. Back to Gabby. Gabby drives and way over the board. Knocked way over the board, and I think
Well, if you just said it touched, and it goes, okay. So how do you call that?
it was out of bounds.
Is it just because it hit our end of the basket? It's Pekin's.
It was above the top of the backboard. So nice grab by Schmidt. Schmidt tries and a little too hard. Pekin gets
Wow,
it,
she's
comes back
quick.
the other way. Yeah. Very
No
quick
call.
team with good passing, and their shooting's pretty good too.
Yeah.
Jerry, top of the key, over to Gabby. Back over to Jerry. And Jerry loses a handle to Wright. Wright comes back the other way. We'll see if the
Nice
Falcons
defensive play by Jerry.
picking up
Price.
their bootstraps and kind of playing a little better defense here in this fourth quarter, knowing it's the last quarter of basketball for some of them here in the gym at West Burlington Arnold High School. Again, good pesky defense by the Falcons here. 26-60 your score. Right. Gets it down underneath. Nice grab by Jerry Price, who's been there most of this game. She's been crashing the boards pretty good, as best she can. And Jerry to Gabby. Oh, and Gabby runs into a wall there in right, and she grabs it for a jump ball. 60-26. 6 minutes, 34 seconds remaining. Pass ahead to number 14. Clark, Aspen Clark. Clark again with the ball. Loses the handle, almost a trouble with her dribble. Right pops it down underneath to Atwood, and Atwood's going to go to the line to shoot two. Correction, Gamble. 6 minutes, 16 seconds remaining. And Gamble misses the first one. Only the 5th team foul mark this second half.
Yeah,
Only
and
2 fouls
you know,
on Pekin. That right there tells you how good they are.
And I haven't been complaining about the refs, so this must be a pretty tightly called game. I mean,
And misses the second one. West Burlington with a chance for some points here. Baseline back out to Gabby for 3 off the rim. Nice grab by Amber. And way to put it back up, Amber, who's known for her perimeter shooting, working on the boards. Amber to shoot 2 here. Misses the first one. 6 minutes, 3 seconds remaining in this ball game. And Amber drains the second one, so Falcons get some points on the board here. But Pekin just comes right back and answers.
that transition has been on spot all night.
62-27. Aubrey left side. Back out to Gabby. And Aubrey tries to go opposite side. Is fouled, so Miss Aubrey Schmidt will go to the line. Aubrey, one of the seniors here. One of her last games played in the
Sadly,
high school.
yes. Also,
Off
I
the
think
back
we've
of-
got running clock now,
I believe
up
so.
by 35 on
Yes.
everything but shooting free throws and timeouts.
Nicole Nichols back in the game. Lexi Davis back in the game. Aubrey
In and out.
denied on that one, Aubrey Schmidt. And Pekin pushes it up court. Nice grab. Here grabs Schmidt. Nice job, but just too short on her shot. Is that going to be a foul on Davis? Yes. Her second, team 6th. And as you mentioned, running clock at the moment. Pekin brings it up court and is fouled by, and they're calling an intentional foul, I think.
What?
No. 7th team foul.
17 foul. I'm like,
He made
wow.
an X with his arms. I thought it was an intentional
Oh,
foul.
wow. Well,
And I thought that's what that was, but maybe he was just doing this.
maybe he was confused.
Missed the first one on the 1-on-1. West Burlington basketball. 4 minutes, 56 seconds remaining in the game. Jerry Price out to Gabby. Underneath Aubrey. Aubrey with the attempt, and number 51, who we haven't called, Shea Ostra with the foul. Her first. Team's fifth. 2-shot foul for the Falcons. Drains the first one. Nichols and both Price girls have a seat. Catherine Todd and Addie Hohenthaner. Shay Thoman back in for the Falcons. And drains the second one, so that puts us to 30. Down by 32, 62 to 29. Catherine Todd with the ball now. Falcons putting a little something together. Addison Hohenthaner. Catherine Todd for three, off the rim. And Ostra with the rebound for Pekin.
Nice play by Catherine Todd coming over, stopping the progression. Knocks the ball out of bounds.
Panther basketball still. And number 20 with the three-point attempt, but
wow.
there to get
Nice
it and
putback.
in by Dahlstrom for Pekin. Falcons trying to put something on the board. Thoman with a nice turn, but short on her shot. Nice defense underneath by the Falcons. Shay Thoman gets a hand in there. Three minutes, 29 seconds remaining. As you mentioned, Mark, running clock now.
Yeah,
Panthers
put that
with
in
the
a couple
basketball.
years ago. The old mercy rule.
Falcons not going down without a fight, though. They're playing great defense here in the last 2 minutes of the game. 3 minutes of the game. And a bad pass, something not done tonight by Pekin. That was Dahlstrom, threw that ball
Not
way
really
out
sure
of bounds.
Pekin's got a starter in the ball game at the moment, so this might get a little dicey.
Davis bringing it up for the Falcons. To Todd. To Addie. Addie pushing it. Shea for a jumper off the rim. And off to the races. Wright scores for Pekin. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. Thoman in the middle. Davis. Davis goes to take it herself. Almost had a shot and a foul. But she'll go to the line to shoot two. Nice drive by Lexi Davis there.
Yeah, and that's what she does really well. You know, Lexi's handles the ball very well and goes to the bucket real good.
And Alexi drains it. Again, one of the future stars of the Falcons coming up.
With 5 seniors leaving this year, yeah, they're going to have to cherry pick some freshmen up to the this year's freshmen up to the
Varsity
for next season. So there'll be a couple of them.
Pekin down underneath, number 34, Ostra. And 68 to 30 now, a 38-point lead. West Burlington trying to hold them.
Way to go, the bucket. Just not falling for Shea Thoman tonight.
Minute 40 left. Pekin with the basketball. It's Wright and Johnson. Johnson with a three-point basket. 71 to 30. A 41-point lead now for Pekin, which beat Mediapolis the other night by 30. So Mediapolis is a good squad as well.
Yeah.
And Shea goes up, is fouled, will go to the line to shoot 2. Just over a minute left here in this girls' game. As I mentioned, barring any technical difficulties, we'll bring the boys' game as soon as this game is over.
If we have difficulties, we'll just start calling people again.
That's right. Or we'll muddle our way through and get taken care of.
Or we just won't have any video. We'll just listen to us talk.
And off the rim on that second free throw, 71-31. Pekin, and a traveling call on Ostra. She thought she was being fouled. Reagan Jones now in the game. Another senior for the Falcons. Lexi Davis drives, kicks it down underneath to Shea.
Wow, no foul.
Shea pushes it up, but no foul called. Less than a minute left here at West Burlington High School. Pekin, top of the key. That's Ostra to Johnson. And a two-pointer, 73-31. Lexi Davis bringing it up court. Gives it to Catherine Todd, who shoots for 3. And an air ball didn't even hit the rim. Running clock is going to finish out here. 3, 2, 1. And that's going to be the end of your home season. Your final score, the Falcons 31 and the Pekin Lady Panthers 73. Mark, not a pretty game, but you know what? Last night was so great. I'm still smiling.
Well, and you gotta give that credit to Pekin being the #1 team in the North Division. It wasn't gonna be an uphill battle all night for West Burlington, and there would with what we struggle with, we keep turning the ball over, but giving Pekin credit, not necessarily our problem. They play really great defense and they play a very up-tempo game. The difference between last night and this night is that the quality of the team was so much better, and they were just as aggressive as Danville and Notre Dame, but they were so controlled.
Right.
And that's why you didn't see a lot of fouls called because, and we're not a real big foul-making team either, So.
Well, congratulations to the ladies on the season they've had so far. 5 wins. Let's try to get a couple more next week. And you and I will be back in about 10 minutes with the boys' game right here on Falcon Webcast. Go Falcons.